Welcome to this guided meditation journey called Letting Go and Allowing In. For more meditations, you can find them at kellyflack.com, but for now, let's just get in a comfortable position. Please make sure that you'll stay awake during this meditation and be conscious of the words that I'm saying, because there is work here, okay? This is letting go of things that you don't really want to be having in your life at the moment, but also allowing in new things that you would like to be having. So getting yourself comfortable, just as I keep on talking a little bit, this will help to shift energy around things that you hold in your mind, around things that you hold in your heart, in your energy field. And we'll make our way through several different things in life, just letting go and allowing in. So I trust you're in a comfortable position. And before we begin, we're just going to bring awareness to our breathing, just to slow everything down with 3 deep breaths. So breathing with me now, deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. Now I want you to take yourself in your mind's eye into the cosmos, so into the stars, into the universe, and you're floating out there. Now this is a practice, and why we're doing this is because when we're out in the cosmos, in the stars, in the universe, out in space, there is nothing there that can attach us to any chaos of the earthly world. So let's just get comfortable out in space first of all. So just picture yourself floating, and in front of you there is space. You might visualize stars, galaxies way off in the distance. Just space. It just goes on and on. This is space. There is no thing, and yet everything all at once. So being aware of the energy of space in front of your body. Very nice. And now on the right hand side of your body, there is more space, more stars, universe, so much space. Now behind you, there is also space. Space behind you, getting that floating feeling. Detaching from everything of the earthly world. And that space behind you, it just goes on and on. It goes back and back and back. You can't see the end of it. It's all that is. And on the left-hand side of you, yep, more space. You guessed it. So you're just surrounded by this space. Just floating. Nowhere to be except for here, right now. In this space. And just feeling the energy of the space. In this space there are no judgments. There's no overwhelm. It's a beautiful space to be in. It's space. It's like this unconditional love energy saying, here you are. I remember you. You came from this space. And now you're back in this space, just soaking it in for all that it is, which is no thing and everything. It is the calmness. It is the peace, the bliss, the joy. Space. We're going to keep coming back to this space because when we're in this space and we're not attached to anything of the earthly world, we're actually healing. Because there's nothing to think, there's nothing that we need to be feeling. We're just letting go of absolutely everything while we're simply being in this state. And when we've let go of everything, our body starts to heal. Our body knows how to heal. We just fill it with so much stuff, and that's the stuff that stops the healing, which is why we're in space. There's no time here. No conditions here. Just freedom and bliss and peace. Completeness, wholeness. But we are playing in a human experience, so let's go and do some work here. Being in space, I now want you to access your mind. So just bringing to mind a relationship of yours that you're going through now that might have a bit of trauma, a bit of challenges, a bit of difficulties with another person, and just observe it. So staying in space, just observing this relationship. So don't get your emotions attached to it. I just want you to observe it. And since you know that this is something that you don't want, and you're in space, just putting all of that observation in a bubble and let it go. Let it float on out to space. There it goes. No more thinking about it. Just watching it go. It's floating, it's going somewhere. It doesn't matter where. But it's going away from you. And you're in space. Surrounded by space, surrounded by the letting goes. It's going off into the distance. You can see the bubble that it's in. It's getting further and further away. Now very faint. Can't see it anymore. It's gone. How great is that? Now bring your awareness to a feeling space. So we're going to do some feeling work here. So focusing your mind on the type of relationship that you want to experience. Using your imagination here. The space, the universe, the divine doesn't know if you're playing in imagination or if it's real. So use your imagination, work it. First of all, bring to mind a picture of a person that you want in your life. What do they look like? They're smiling. They gotta be smiling. This is gonna be a happy, amazing relationship. Whether it's just a friendship or an intimate relationship, You decide. You're the creator. And now visualize yourself hanging out with this person. You've known them for a little while now, still getting to know each other, but the joy they bring you, the laughter, the feelings that they bring for you. Just play in that now. Really feel this. Let's work this energy. So feeling how you feel when you're around them. Does every fibre of your being light up? So much joy. Oh my gosh. Get excited. This person is there for you. You just got to be a match to them. And what you're doing now is calling them in by becoming the frequency or the vibrational energy that they're attracted to. So feel this. Awesome. And now wrapping all that energy up in a bubble and letting that float off into space as well. Off it goes. It's making its way to your person. It's making its way to your person. Wow. And by sending this off, you're allowing it to come back in, okay? Because this is something that you want to attract. When we let go of things that we no longer want, we let them go. But then also by calling in or allowing in, we set an intention, we set a feeling, an emotion, a frequency. And we send that out too. Okay, if we hold on to things for way too long, our frequency or our thought becomes something like, well, it's not here yet, it's not working now. Okay, this is why we let it go. We let it go so it can come back. You're doing really well. So just relaxing out here in the universe again, out in the space. Nice. Feeling accomplished. You've done something wonderful here, just for you. Awesome. But now we're just enjoying space again. So again, in front of you, there's the stars, galaxies floating. On the right side of you, there's more space, detached from everything. All down your back, more space. On the left-hand side, space. Even above you, look at all that space. And below you, space, it just goes on. There's nothing to hook up with, nothing to attach to. You're just floating, being, healing, rejuvenating. Having a great old time hanging out in space. Because you can. Isn't it lovely? Space. Let's do a little bit more work now, okay? So bringing to mind now your work or job or career or lack of employment, whatever the case may be, around how you make your income and a difficulty around that. Okay, just bringing it to mind, letting it play out in your mind, just observing, no attaching, just watching it play out like a little movie, thinking, yep, that happened. Okay, so you're watching this, you're bringing it up to your awareness, and it's something that you're not liking. And now just putting all of that into a big bubble and let it go. Let it go. Awesome. There it goes. All that work stuff is going. floating away. Floating away from you. By doing this, you're also letting the universe know, hey, I don't want this anymore. And you're letting it go, let it go. Awesome, it's getting further and further away. And, yep, it's gone. You can't see it anymore. Gone. There you are. Space. Floating in space. Oh, nice. Okay, we're using the mind again. Now I want you to visualize and imagine, tapping into that beautiful unlimited power of imagination, and visualizing your perfect job or career or whatever you want to call it, the thing that helps you to make the things you need to be able to live, to be able to pay your way on the planet. So just visualizing that now. What is this thing you are doing? And what does the end picture look like? You're highly successful. You're really good at this thing that you're doing. And oh my gosh, people just flock to you because you're it. You're the person to go to. That's it. Oh, wow. You are amazing. Really feeling into this, feeling the success of whatever it is you're doing. We live in a feeling universe, so feel your way. You're laughing, you're smiling. Everything is so easy. So easy. Oh my gosh, if only we knew this before, but now you know it. Now you know it. Oh, and here it is. Everything you ever wanted. Well done. Feeling that, holding on to that feeling. Love it. Awesome. Now putting all that feeling and those pictures from your mind into a big bubble. This is exciting. Now sending this bubble out into the universe. So that bubble can hook you up over time and space with the success that you just saw in your mind. You're letting it go so that you can allow it back in. Oh, this one, nice. I'm excited for you, this is great. Alright, floating in the universe again. Letting go of everything, letting go of all the bubbles. In front of you is space. Behind you is space. On either side of you is space. Above your head, space. And below your feet, more space, just space everywhere, beautiful, calm space. Just holding this floating in space feeling. Space with its beautiful healing energy. Okay, let's do one more round, yeah? And this one's going to be all about you. So, just bringing to mind and observing some things about yourself that you're not liking, So this could be like, I don't know what your confidence is like, your personal power. Perhaps you're going through some lifestyle changes that just aren't sticking. Maybe there's aches or pains or something that you're not wanting to carry around with you. Just bringing these to mind, not attaching to them, just observing them. Just bringing them up, observing them. Letting the universe know, hey, I don't want this. Observing. And pull up as many things as you like. Just going through the files of your mind. It's like sorting out a filing cabinet. Just pulling up the bits and pieces that you're wanting to get rid of. For your highest will and good, of course. Okay. So you've been through the filing cabinet of your mind and just taking these images and feelings and putting them into a bubble. Depending on how many things you gathered, could be a small bubble, could be a huge bubble. Either way, doesn't matter, all good. And you know what to do. Bubbles filled up, let's let it go. Letting it go. Oh, gosh, it feels good, yeah? Off it goes, you can see it drifting further and further away. Carrying away the things that you don't really want to have anymore. Things about you. Just drifting further away. Tiny now, so far away, and oh, that's it. Can't see it. It's gone now. It's gone. Great. So just floating in space again. Letting go of what you've just done, just floating, bringing your mind back to your body now that's floating in space. Bringing your mind to the space around your body. This light feeling of letting go, of not being held down by anything. You're just letting go. Floating. Okay, now, using your beautiful imagination, how do you see yourself? This beautiful imagination of the self that your best possible version of you. The way you walk, the way you talk. You're just brimming with confidence because you know who you are. You know what you want. Oh yeah. Look at you go. What does your body look like? You're exuding health and fitness. Oh, wow. You look amazing. Yeah, you walk that stuff. Walk your talk. Oh, this is incredible. Just play in this visualization, this feeling. Feel this with every fiber of your being. Oh, the magnificence of you. Staying in the feeling. Awesome, well done. Now just taking all those feelings, emotions, pictures from your mind, putting them into a beautiful big bubble. Yep, and let it go. Let it go, just knowing that when you catch up to the vibration of this, when you catch up to the version of yourself that you've just sent out there, everything in that bubble is going to be there for you. It's going to be you. It's going to become you. You're going to become the best possible version of yourself. Be ready for that. Be ready for that. Oh my gosh, this is exciting stuff. Alright, you've let that go. Again, let's just get back to the space. The space is so important. Floating. Surrounded by space. Space above you and below you. Space on your left and on your right. Space at your back and at your front. Just everywhere, everywhere. There is nothing to get attached to. Nothing you need to think about. Nothing you have to do except relax and float. Focus on the floating. How does the space in front of you feel? What about the space all around you? How does it feel? It is a beautiful place, this beautiful space. And now we're going to bring our body back to our body, bringing our body back to our body, okay? And if you're sitting down or lying down, just merging your body back into your physical self. I know sometimes we just want to stay in space, but you can go there anytime you like. But now you're back in your physicalness. This is where it gets exciting. So all of those feelings that you felt to manifest the things that you wanted, hold on to those feelings in your body now. The joy, they're excitement feelings, they're happy feelings. And if you can carry these feelings or practice these feelings at least 3 times every day, or better still, live in them for the entire day, then you're actually emitting a vibrational frequency, energy, that's going to attract those bubbles that you sent out, the bubbles of things you want, going to attract them back to you even faster. It's going to be a vibrational match to the things that you want. A lot of people are vibrational matches to the things that they don't want. So realizing this, realizing it is all you, it is your energy. So working on your energy and sending out feelings of the things that you want to have in your life, and get excited about it. You've done wonderful things here. Let's just take a deep breath in. Release. Being very much in your body, wriggling your fingers, wriggling your toes. Welcome back, time to play. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.